wonder if I'd be able to infiltrate any place now that I have a haircut. Probably not. Hello once again, watchers of good movies. My name is Nick Pell and this is once again coming from my apartment. Now today we're going to be talking about the film The Infiltrator. This is a film starring Bryan Cranston which takes place in the mid-1980s. Bryan Cranston plays a guy named Robert Matzer. He is this FBI agent who goes undercover in the biggest drug cartel at the time, run by Pablo Escobar, and we see basically how he infiltrates that organization, gets to the highest person at the top of the food chain, and then takes a good chunk of people down by the end of the film. Now the thing which really interested me about this film is how it showed life undercover, because you see that's not the easiest thing to do a lot of times, especially when it can conflict with your family life, because we see that with Bryan Cranston's character a lot in this movie in regards to just how he has to act as a completely different person when he's undercover and build these relationships and focus on that, and then just be a completely different person when he's not in that character. And you get to see these two worlds kind of conflict a little bit at certain points in the film, and it's really interesting to see how he deals with that. You also see that you do build relationships with these people, even though you know that you are basically trying to take them down, gain evidence to take them down, and you see the hardships of that. Because one thing that this film does really well is it makes you feel for some of these bad guys that he's going to be taking down, especially the head honcho, who he really becomes close to. And towards the end, when the sting is about to happen, you really get to see the hurt and sadness in his eyes, because like this guy's his friend and he has to nail him. Also in this film is John Leguizamo. He plays another FBI agent who is also on the same operation. He's basically Bryan Cranston's in, and I thought that he added basically the comedy bit to this film, and I enjoyed his performance quite a lot. And then we also have Diane Kruger, who plays his fiance undercover. She was also quite good. I really enjoyed all the performances in this movie, and I think it really had a weak one. The only thing that I really had a slight issue with, and it's really the only thing I could think of, is that it is kind of tough to remember who certain people are by the end of the film, because he goes through a whole lot of people, a whole lot of chains of command to get up to the head honcho person, and just when it's showing the end credits, it's like, oh, this happened to this person, this is what happened to this person. A lot of these people, I recognized the faces, but I had no idea what their names were whatsoever. So that was something which kind of bugged me, especially when there was a character who got killed off, and I was like, oh, okay, that person died because they were stupid. And then I thought that this showed up again later. I'm like, you got shot in the head, you died. But it was actually a different person. And so I just felt like they could have maybe instated who certain people were a little bit easier or something along those lines. Maybe I just didn't pay enough attention, I don't know. But I just felt like I was very confused with some of the lesser known or lesser screen time characters were. And if you've watched enough of these reviews, you know that as I enjoy biopics, I love it when they do endings where they show what happened to the main characters that we saw on screen. What happened to a lot of these guys who got arrested? What kind of prison time did they get? What happened to these FBI agents? What did they do with the rest of their lives? And I just found it to be a really interesting thing. You get to see what happens to everyone, and it was really cool. And we get to see kind of their actual faces alongside their actor counterparts. So guys, The Infiltrator, definitely a very well done movie, very fun movie, very well paced movie. I don't really have a whole lot to say about it, just besides that it's a very good movie, which I highly recommend checking out if you have the opportunity to do so. You guys, those are just my thoughts on The Infiltrator. Let me know yours in the comments down below. Did you like it as much as I did? Did you hate it more than I did? Let me know. Like, share, comment, and subscribe once again if you so choose. I appreciate it immensely. And as always, my people, my name is Nick Pell, and once again, keep on watching.